Hey air signs, it's Nicola. So this is your daily read. This will be for June the 2nd, 2020. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for June the 2nd, 2020. Okay, this is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Gemini? What messages, what guidance do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This is for June the 2nd, 2020. All right, so we have Goddess of Justice. It says what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. So right now, Gemini, I feel like you're going to be receiving some blessings that are disguised as possible losses, you know. Let's see what messages we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages, what guidance do we have? All right, Libra, we have Angel of Healing. It says the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. We also have Goddess of Compassion. It says self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. All right, so let's see here. What messages do we have for Aquarius? What messages, what guidance do we have? We don't take the two that fail. We got Goddess of Awakening. It says this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. And we also have Goddess of Oneness. It says someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Look at here. Underlying message for all of my air signs is Angel of Pleasure. It says take pleasure in the things you do. All right. And y'all, I know I was not very, like, I just want to put this in front of everybody video so y'all know I was not very responsive to people last week, like in the comments on social media. Last week was a rough week for me. This week is a little bit better, so I don't know if I'm going to be catching up on the comments or I'm just going to start from the day. We'll see how overwhelmed I feel when I go look at the stuff. Y'all, I be getting overwhelmed sometimes. All right, so let's see what messages we have. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This week we are using the Good Tarot. Okay. Let's see what messages, what guidance do we have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will be for June the 2nd, 2020, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for June the 2nd, 2020. And we about to do a poll. I don't know if I want to do it this week. We're going to do it this week. So I'm going to put a poll up as soon as I get done with these videos. Let me write it down here. All right, my bad. Let's continue. So the underlying energy we have is the Seven of Pentacles. Could be investing into some new things. Could be thinking about investing into something new. You could be really at kind of a standstill. So we have the Four of Cups. We're doing the 10 card draw. I forgot y'all that quick that we was doing the 10 card draw. So we got the Four of Cups here. I feel like someone is unhappy with being at a stalemate or unhappy with waiting for something to come into fruition or become physical for them. Ace of Wands here. I feel like there's an opportunity here. Someone may be turning that down. King of Cups here, understanding their emotions, really in the space of understanding what they feel. Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's about to be an expansion. You could be in the space of either extending your energy moving forth, or someone could be extending their energy to you. I feel like someone's unhappy being at a kind of wait or a pause. King of Cups could be dealing with Cancerian energy, or a water sign masculine energy. Could also be you in a space of understanding your emotions and really wanting to embrace extending them moving forward. Wheel of Fortune here could be dealing with Sagittarian energy, but this is about growth and expansion. So someone wants an opportunity for something to grow. Nine of Wands here. Someone has gained the courage to either release some oppression or lay down some burdens in order for them to be able to move forward. Y'all, I did my own nails. I know it probably don't look like much because it's just my nails. I ain't got the zazons that I used to have, but I like them. I think they're nice. They're cute. They're all cute. I bought a gel set thing. That's what I did. Anyway, enough. So Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have also overcome some mundane type of responsibilities or something that you were consistently doing every day that was creating a problem or creating a lag in either something you've invested coming into fruition or just kind of causing you to creep like move forward in the slow motion. May have even felt as though you were standing still. So 6 of Cups here, I feel like this could be some responsibilities either to a past situation, or it could be responsibilities to children that has you in the space of trying to stay balanced and keep things at a certain tempo. Tower here with the World. Woo! Big things popping. Tower and World as the outcome. So I feel like whatever you've invested, I feel like it's about to come into fruition. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're overcoming either some day-to-day responsibilities that could have kept you restricted, or you're in a space of really finding your strength to invest in your own foundation moving forward, to make some new investments, some changes. Tower World card here. I feel like you could, like that, kind of end a cycle, whether it's an internal cycle you have with yourself, meaning you're going back and forth about what you're going through internally, or this is an actual relationship. Now I just see major change, put it like that. I see major change. And I feel like the change is internal. That's what I feel like it is. All right. So let's move this down. Ooh. So we got the 4 of Cups here. Let's clarify why this 4 of Cups is here. Why is this 4 of Cups here? Why is this 4 of Cups here? We have Queen of Cups here. Some of you guys, it could be dealing with a mother figure. We got Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So this could be like mother, father. This could be your parents. You could be the parents. Someone's unhappy, 5 of Swords, feeling conflicted within their thoughts. Doing a lot of thinking, really, maybe even really within themselves. Hermit card here, really trying to discover why they're unhappy, discover why they feel stuck. Hangman, Ace of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know why you're stuck and you're unhappy about it. So that is the really wanting to change. That's the internal change. Some of you guys are unhappy and you don't want to be unhappy anymore. So you're making choices or making changes, adjustments in order to create some joy in your life. Now, for a lot of you guys, this could also be talking about an investment. You could be in a space of not happy with your return on an investment. Say, for instance, this is like a work thing and you've invested into stocks or a new something dealing with your job. You may not be happy with that investment. I do feel like you have a new opportunity moving forward to create something, because the wands represent creativity, and you got a new opportunity to create something here. So if you have been previously unhappy with the investments that you made, whether they're financially, within your life, like your career or a project or a hobby or whatever investment you've made, whether it be time, energy, money, attention, you are unhappy with that previously. So now you have an opportunity to create some change, and the change is going to stem from the changes that you are feeling going or inward. So Ace of Wands, how many times will I actually say inward? Like inward. Inside. So you got Tower here. All of a sudden, I do feel like you're going to have this opportunity to create a new foundation. Ace of Pentacles, that's a new foundation. That's a new job. That's a new life. You feel me? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands there. It is going to require you to have some courage and some strength. So some of you guys, 3 aces on this with the Sun card here. And the 9 of Cups. Shitting me. So whatever this opportunity is, I suggest you take it, because it is going to bring about a positive change within your life. It looks like a massive change. So there could be a significant shift in your life if you take this opportunity. It's all optional, it's an opportunity. So we have the King of Cups here. Why is this King of Cups here? Like I said, could be dealing with the water sign. 7 of Swords here. I feel like someone is Queen of Swords here. Someone was lying. Someone was lying. Queen of Swords with the 7 of Swords. That's a lie. It's a liar. It's a liar. 6 of Pentacles here. I feel like someone was lying either about making adjustments. This could have been a masculine energy that told a lie. I'm going to just be real with you. King of Cups here with the 7 of Swords, or was lying about, someone was lying about what they felt, because the Cups represents emotions. Queen of Swords here, not being honest. Queen of Swords speaks truth. I feel like someone is now in the space of wanting to escape, I guess, what they've been holding back within themselves. Someone here is now wanting to speak the truth. This is going to create a transformation. It's true. And when it comes to like tarot, I want a lot of people, I want everyone to understand, even if we see like major energy, those major energies may be big on like on the Richter scale. You feel me? But it may be, say for instance, the effects of it may not be actually seen or felt within your life, but it may be a big change to how your life was going previously. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like either you've been in a space of understanding your emotions, understanding that maybe you were not happy, but continually to invest into something that was kind of just keeping you stuck, dragging you along. You could be in a space of escaping that type of energy and really being in a space of creating the transformation by moving forward. Some of you guys, I do feel like you're now cutting away something that doesn't serve you, which is what's keeping you unhappy, and that is the adjustment. It's because you're acknowledging, I'm not happy and I want to make changes to that happiness. So Wheel of Fortune here, that's a massive change. Oh, what I was saying, on the bigger scale, it might show up on a bigger scale, but it won't really affect. That's like I can't say that because that happened one time. It's like an earthquake in California. Like, even though it's happening big scale to one thing, which is the world, you can't feel it on certain parts of the earth or the United States because it's very distant. But it also creates a fault within the very core of the earth, or a crack within the very core of the earth. So even though it does make a change in the whole picture, you may not see the change that's happening, especially if it's more of an internal change than anything. But I feel like there is some external changes. I feel like let me just continue. I feel like I'm talking over myself, but I do feel like there's some external changes because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Wheel of Fortune coming here right after the King of Cups. So it's like understanding what you feel and making the changes that are necessary. This is a destined thing. I feel like you've manifested some new ships in here with the Three of Wands. You're destined to put some things in motion to create some new things. Moon card here with the Six of Wands. I feel like there was a fear in moving forward, and that is what was creating this type of burden, because I definitely seen 9 of Wands plus the Ace of Wands I seen earlier was burden or oppression. So I feel like 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, some of you guys are on a new path. You're in a space of wanting to embrace the end of difficulties in your life. So again, you're making the adjustments that are necessary in order to do that. Okay, all right, so let's see, put these up here in my next row. There we go. So we have the 9 of Wands here. Why is this 9 of Wands here? Yeah. Hey. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are overcoming your own insecurity. This is what the problem was. So a lot of you guys, either you didn't change your status financially, emotionally, romantically, because you didn't see the need to. You were in a space of not seeing the value of your own worth or seeing the value of yourself. Some of you guys have found your courage here to really start to identify your truths. You're standing up for what you believe. A lot of you guys, you had not been investing in your own happiness or in yourself. 3 of Cups here, 7 of Wands. You could also be resisting. I don't feel like you're resisting. I feel like it is going to become very abundant to you to allow this change. I think we were talking about that last week for my air signs. Deciding to move forward. That's the weekly thing. Okay. Well, I'm trying to tell you, change is necessary. It is. In order for the abundance to come in, you have to allow the change. A lot of you guys, you're feeling very insecure, and you have been feeling very insecure, and that's why you've been stuck in whatever predicament you have been in. And it also has caused you to be in this space of being kind of hung, you know what I'm saying, kind of stuck. Listen, get your ass out this tree, okay? If you need to see something from a different perspective, cut your ass down out this tree so you can see things from a different perspective. Like, you have the capability to remove any blockages in your life by merely acknowledging them and facing whatever issue it is so that you can move toward it. That's like what they say with fears. You got, 2 reactions, flight or flight, fight or flight. Stop fleeing and fight. Like, go through what you need to go through so that you can make the changes that are necessary. Knight of Pentacles here, and it's usually, listen, with anything in life, the thought of it is usually worse than the actual act. So a lot of you guys, I feel like you could have been previously allowing your thoughts to kind of fuck you up and keep you stuck in situations that are not in the best interest of you at all. So Knight of Pentacles here. We have Empress here. Investing in some new abundance here. King of Wands in reverse though. So I feel like someone is in a space. I feel like someone is taking their time investing into something new. I do feel like with this King of Pentacles on here now, you could be dealing with the Taurus. Lovers here. Knight of Pentacles here with the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, I feel like the decision has been based on some responsibility. So, okay. So you are taking your time and investing into a new foundation, investing into something new. These are new investments that you're making, adjustments that you're making. You're moving forward, but you're being very methodical within your actions because there's either some responsibilities to pass. Say, for instance, you really want to start your own business. Y'all look like Chucky. Say, for instance, you really want to start your own business. Moving forward is going to take steps. You're going to have to take steps to get there. So you may not, quit your job. You may take steps, kind of relieving yourself of your past duties in order to embrace something new. For a lot of you guys, there is something new that is beginning for you. There's something new that is coming into blossom for you. But I also feel as though a lot of you guys, I feel like you could be overly focused on the responsibilities of the past, and that could also be a reason why you're kind of at a pause in action right now. So I do feel like if you feel stuck, King of Wands in reverse it's not a good card. King of Wands upright definitely King of Wands upright means that you're focused on blazing a new path, innovating something new. King of Wands in reverse means that you're not confident about innovating something new. You're in a space of questioning your own desires. And even here, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, I feel like you need to be confident about these new plans. All right. So there's changes that are happening internally. Six of Cups here. I do feel like there's something of the past that could kind of be like an anchor. Four of Swords here, but you need to retreat from it. Four of Swords is about retreating. Four of Swords is about going within your own will, your own thoughts. Page of Swords here. I feel like that is the delay. Three Swords. Shitting me. That's something of the past. I feel like it's unstable. May have been a lot of deception, or even just not. You could even be lying to yourself, and that is what's creating the delay. So some of you guys, this is either some responsibilities to the past. I hate to say it, but also possibly some responsibilities to children. Not saying, listen, let me make this clear because I'm a motherfucking mom. I'm not saying don't take care of your kids. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. But I am saying that if you're allowing the care for your children to keep you stuck in your life, meaning keep you feeling as though you can't excel, you can't achieve, you can't move and start making new investments and new situations or new anything in your life, then you're blocking yourself because your children are not going to be the reason why you can't succeed, or your children are not going to be the reason why you're not happy. You are. Okay, so I'm not telling you don't take care of your baby, because that ain't it. Okay, take care of your baby, but make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Okay, that's what the fuck I'm saying. All right, so it is something of the past though that you're needing to cut out, and it could, I'm gonna be real with you, it could even be, you could be overspending, you could be overdoing, you could be, tying yourself or putting yourself in a position to where you're unable to take care of the things that you need to take care of. Listen, when it comes to them babies, sometimes I know I overspend on my kids. They spoiled, and then I have to tell myself, do they really need this? And what they gonna do? Like, are they gonna do some extra chores, or are they gonna help me more around the house in order for it to be an even exchange? You feel me? It could be something as simple as that, man. So we got the Temperance card here, Patience here, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like whatever this is, you know what the fuck it is, because it doesn't seem like it's children. It just seems like past situations. Now, it could be some responsibilities like child support or something to an ex for your child, that you could be like paying child support, paying the house note, paying the car note. Like, you could be doing more than what is necessary. You could be doing less than what is necessary. You could be, just putting out more than what you're getting back, which is not the way that this works. So Patience here with the Four of Wands. This is about having patience while things fall into place. Okay. King of Pentacles here, Page of Wands. I feel like you need to be confident about investing in this new journey. The Page of Wands talks about a new adventure, full energy here, really walk in faith. So there's major internal changes, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel these changes, and that may be why you're in the space of kind of going back and forth within yourself. You're kind of pausing it. Like you're just trying to make sure that this investment is worth it. Meaning if you're walking away from a job, you're walking away from a relationship, you're trying to make sure that what you're moving toward is worth the investment of your time and of your energy. And it is. But because you're stuck in this, well, what if in your head, you're kind of creating this, I don't know if it's hurricane way. It's like you brought the manifestation in, but now you're stuck on it because you keep going back and forth within your head. So whether it doesn't matter what you brought in, but you're stuck in it. You need to walk in faith. You made the decision and it was a reason, so move forward. But I do feel like for some of you guys now, if you did make some investments, you are in a space of having to wait and see, or having to wait and allow them to blossom. So Tower here, Sun card here, there's going to be a clear shift, a clear change. And I mean crystal fucking clear. Five of Cups here, someone's going to be unhappy. I don't feel like this is going to be you unhappy. I feel like your emotions are changing because you started out with the Four of Cups. This was the first card out. So that's someone that's unhappy with a present investment. Someone that's in the space of moving forward towards something better. Like I say, you could be questioning yourself if you're making the right decision. You are. But you have to stand by your decision. You manifested this change. So you have to really see clearly that it is a balanced change, and that I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're moving into a whole new type of existence, like a whole new world. So we got the World card here. This World card here. We have Death in reverse and Page of Cups in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, you may feel like whatever change this is like the end of the world. Justice here, Temperance here. It's time for things to become right. It's time for things to fall in place. So you do need to walk in faith. Judgment here with the Strength. Stand by the decision. If you made a decision to walk away, stand by your decision to walk away. If someone else made a decision to walk away, stand by their decision to walk away. Really move into this new type of energy and into this new type of world, because this is an investment that is going to pay off big time. I don't know what it is. You know, it's different for everybody. It's what you have, what you're wanting to bring into your life. But it's big and you're going to like it. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus moving forward. What messages do we have for Gemini? Whoa. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus moving forward. My baby picked out the past life oracle, so take it how it resonates. What messages do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus moving forward. All right, Gemini, we have Native American. So you could be dealing with a Native American. You could be in a space of dealing with, you know, some type of history, past life history from this, I can't say era because, you know, but you know what I mean, during this time period. Some of you guys could also be in a space of, let's just read. These would be better if I read it. I feel like they'll be better if I read it, because there's so much that I can see in there. But okay, it's the same thing I just said. All right, this card signifies that you have had an important past life as a Native American, which is connected to your current journey in this life. If you have been drawn to Native American artifacts, cultures, and spirituality, this is because they're familiar to your soul. Studying Native American teachings can help you awaken ancient memories and knowledge that you already have stored within you. This card can also signify indigenous cultures from other countries as well. So it's not just Native American, it's other indigenous cultures. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with some past life history associated with that in this life. Let's see what messages we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages, guidance for Libra. We have Mother. So Libra, I'm not going to read it because this is kind of self-explanatory. You could be dealing with mommy issues in this life, or from other lives that are bleeding into this life. For a lot of you guys, either you are the mother and you're dealing with triggers from past lives as being a mother, or dealing with whatever. You're dealing with mommy issues either in this life or another life. All right, so let's see what messages we have for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. High Priest or Priestess says, okay, so Aquarius right now, I feel like, or in this life, I feel like you're dealing with issues from previous lives, because this is past life cards. You could be dealing with it in this life as well, and this could be a card that is telling you to tap into your higher consciousness. There may be some messages that need to be received and relayed, because we don't get the messages for no reason, y'all. If y'all getting them, relay them, okay? All right, so the underlying message we have for all of my air signs is scribe or write. So get to it. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. This is all I got. Until next time, y'all.